Right, we're in Gilsland and we're headed off to Northumberland's biggest waterfall. Right on the border with Cumbria, just behind me there, this bridge here, across that into Cumbria, but we're still on the Northumberland side. And we're going to be taking a path along there to the waterfall.
Walking through these like the guide was showing us where
Bit
to go.
muddy underfoot here, like. Ah, well, that's what boots are for. Don't come here with trainers. Some stepping stones here. And I'm wondering when we're going to be able to do it and not coming back. So I'm going to test them out before we go to the waterfall, just to see which way we're going to come back. We're either going to have to come, originally we want to come back this way, but if we can't get past these stepping stones, then we'll have to come back the way we came. So we're going to give it a go now because the river's a little bit in spate, which means it'll be a good waterfall, but it might rule out the stepping stones. Determined that we can go across there, even though it's going to get our feet wet. But never mind. Once wet, might as well stay wet. So we'll come back via the stepping stones. There's some old remains there, forming someone's garden. And we're heading this way, up there. Join the road and then we drop back down to the river. There's a quite nice vista here. There's Gilsland over there. So, like they built like a spa over the top of the spring. It's like one of them ones which has got like a lot of sulphur in the water, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
check what the gills are like. Yeah, they're the same ones as I saw at Lunken Hall. See the gills go onto the stem there. If they didn't go on the stem, then they would be really poisonous. But these ones, that looks like are edible, popular in Eastern Europe. I can't remember their name for the life of us. Gorge. So we're getting closer to the waterfall now. Nice little bit of woodland, mixed woodland walk. It's a pleasant walk this, not too strenuous, quite easy. You can hear the falls down the bottom there. It's quite a way down there, like. We have to follow the footpath and wind our way down to the bottom. I think we'll have to cross the river again before we get to the falls themselves. It's really difficult to get the steepness captured on camera. Found that when I was climbing Hedge up here. I was trying to take some footage, and it just looked like a little hill. Very impressive down here, the autumn colours. Makes a slippy underfoot go. In the middle of the path, going to nowhere. There's just a steep decline down there. Absolute pointless gate. Now I see why there was that complex gate up on the path. That's the remains of an old building there. So it's kind of a strange place to have a building, but that would be why the gate was here. There's a well impressive bridge here, like. Alright, so you want to say that to the camera?
My one piece of trivia for today's hike. Linn in Irish means pool. So Dove Linn is black pool.
Ah, you see, there you go. So Linn actually might mean pool in Northumberland as well, but because pools are normally associated with waterfalls, or waterfalls are all called Linn. So the waterfall like we're going to go to see today is Crammel Linn. That's Northumberland's biggest waterfall. It's on the border of Cumbria. So we're about to cross the River Irthing on this spectacular bridge, which I'm well looking forward to, because it looks beautiful. As I expected, it's well impressive crossing this bridge. Fantastic colours. Like a little bit of a weir here. Crossing the bridge there. phone's ran out of battery, which is surprising because I had it on charge all night. But here's the spring. Looks like the sulphur water absolutely stinks like, but apparently it's good for your health. And it's right next to the bridge that we crossed before. We're using Gary's camera now. Now we're going to follow the Irthing Gorge walk to Crammel Linn. Now we've just come up from the spa well, and sadly we can't get to the popping stone because the path has been washed away in the floods earlier on in the year. This thing does have sound, doesn't it? Your camera? I might just be talking to myself. So I guess we're off to the waterfall now. It's a shame we couldn't go to Popping Stone because the Popping Stones were Sir Walter Scott proposed to his wife, and it was very popular in the Victorian times as a proposal spot. But the path's been washed away. Might have go at it, but there's no going. This isn't a waterfall we're going to, but still a nice little waterfall nonetheless. There's another nice little bridge here, which I didn't even know existed. And apparently, down around here, that path goes to the Popping Stone. So part of the path is washed away back there, but we've managed to find a way of getting there, picking up the path again. It's going to be good. So we're going to pick that waterfall up across the river there. We're not even at the main waterfall yet, and we're already coming across stunning little waterfalls like this. It's a beautiful walk, this really is. Would well recommend it to anyone. A lot of little islands in the middle of the river as well, and the colours of the watercolours and the deepness of the gorge. It's really nice. Reminds me a little bit of Japan, to be honest. A lot of gorges like this in Japan. Okay, this here is the Popping Stone, where Victorians used to come to propose. The wife would, the future wife, the fiancée would sit on one stone, and the future husband would sit on the other stone and propose. And apparently it's where Walter Scott proposed to his wife. Yeah, I bet you can't find a path amongst that lot. If there was one, it's gone. We'll have to double back a little bit first and then head to the waterfall from a different route. Crammel Linn, Northumberland's biggest waterfall. There's the border with Cumbria. Now we've got to head down to the bottom, get a better, closer view. This is what it's all for. the top of the falls. I have to shout because it's so noisy. Time to head back now, I think. There's something else to see. Right, not sure what all that black and white lines mean. I think it means we're not allowed on it. There's no red flags flying though. In any case, if you want to take a shortcut to Crammel Linn, it's across there. There's a road over here. And there's a fighter jet over there which you probably can't see, which was used for bombing practice. Now obviously, for those who know, RAF Spade Adam was the place where the UK rocket programme was based until Harold Wilson cancelled it. We're back up the stepping stones. This time it's raining, hence the brollies. No wind, you might as well take a brolly with you. Kiss the camera dry. Right, my turn now. In the middle of the river.